Hey guys, welcome back to our next question of Jesus's that I'm going to look at how I would answer, or I hope I would answer. Luke 18:41. We talked about this story in our miracle series, and I think it's fascinating to look at. So they bring a blind man to Jesus, and Jesus says to the blind man, "What wilt thou that I shall do unto thee?" And the blind man, which I think kind of how the story's told, like there's a blind man and they bring him to Jesus to be healed, and then his response is to receive my sight. And I I start to think about this like differently. Like if Jesus were to ask me that, what wilt thou that I should do unto thee? I don't want to say it's like a genie giving you a wish, but kind of like pretty much whatever he asks, he'll likely receive. And he asked to have his sight restored, and it was. And I think it's fascinating to think like, well, what would I say if I was out on a hike and a light came down from the heavens and Jesus came down, or however that works, or he walked up and said, "Ryan, what wilt thou that I should do unto thee?" What would I say? And I almost think like I'd be nervous to say something like, I don't know, what should I say? Like, I have this whole list of stuff that I know I need help on. I know I need to be healed from. I know I need help on these things. I need to be more Christ-like. I've got bad habits. I lose my anger. I do this, whatever. Like, there's so many things that I would need help with, and I I almost hope I would just say like, what 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 do you recommend you do for me? Like, what do I need? What do I need most? Like, in my head, I'm thinking this and this, but like, what do I need? This man's sight was restored because of his faith, the blind man's faith. I think that Jesus can restore our sight in our own lives, and I hope that he's constantly restoring our own sight so we can see not just the colors and the beautiful world that he has provided for us, but also that we might have more spiritual eyes, more discerning eyes to see when people need help, when people need a lift up, when we can reach out to someone, that we can discern those people who are in need. I hope we can have that sight. But also, I think that would be my question. Like, I think that's how I would answer. Like, what do I need? Like, what would you recommend? I don't know. I feel like I don't want to throw something out and have Jesus heal me from this when this thing is the thing that he would see that is most important to me. I do think it's so interesting that Jesus heals what the person needs, and so many times he answers our desires or our wants, maybe not even our needs. In some of these stories, it's a want we have that he gives us. I don't know. What would you guys do? What would you guys ask for? Charity, love, strength. I don't know. I would want to know what he thinks that I need, and then have the strength to do whatever that is.